Well, hello guys. Welcome back. Another night of playoffs are in the book, as the last game literally just finished up, probably 10 minutes ago. So I figured after that I would do my little review here, and I hope hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys tune in. And, if you're new, hit like and subscribe. It'd be awesome. I love doing stuff like this. I hope you'll enjoy it, because I love talking hockey. And, this is something I thought I would try after each night of the playoffs. And, yeah, so it's fun. So we had a couple of series. They got back to even. The Florida Panthers came out. They came out and they looked great. They looked like the Panthers that we've all seen all year. They got to Washington. They got to them hardcore. They won 5-2, and the normal names got on the board. Huberdeau, Ekblad, they were all, big parts. Sam Bennett was a huge part in the game. And so Florida ties that series up at 1, going back to DC for games 3 and 4. So we'll see what happens in game 3 on that one. That will be on Saturday, I believe. Yeah. Today's Thursday. That's right, I'm getting my days mixed up, because today's Thursday, so yeah, that'll be on Saturday. So that series is tied 1 apiece. The New York Rangers also, after a triple overtime thriller in Game 1, where Pittsburgh took a 1-0 series lead, the New York Rangers came out today and they put a beating down on the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think that was 5-2 also. So, that was, and of course, Pittsburgh is down to their third goaltender right now. Jarry's hurt. DeSmith is day-to-day, I guess, with a groin injury. So Domingue was in net for Pittsburgh tonight. That's their third goaltender. That's their third option. So, and he did what he could. The Rangers, that's a damn good team. So that series also, that is tied 1 apiece, going back to the Igloo in Pittsburgh. So that should be pretty good. And then, of course, you basically had Dallas and Calgary. Basically was a carbon copy of Game 1, only reversed. It was a shutout again, only this time it was a shutout for Dallas. Dallas scored early. Pavelski tipped one in, and that basically was it. Then Dallas got an empty netter, and that was it. And so Ottinger gets his first playoff shutout, and basically that series is 2 games and a whopping 3 goals have been scored. In 2 games in that series, 3 goals have been scored. Not exactly not exactly an offensive juggernaut in that series. And then we get to the game that just finished up. Nashville, Nashville started, they started Connor Ingram tonight. He literally did every possible thing he could do to keep his team in this game. Because honestly, this game could have been 6-1, 7-1, 8-1. This game could have been 10-1 potentially. Colorado was all over the Nashville Predators. And through most of the game, Nashville didn't even look like they belonged on the ice, on the same ice as Colorado. It literally looked like the NHL team Colorado Avalanche playing like Nashville's AHL team. I mean, it looked like the big league team playing a minor league team. Nashville literally they couldn't do anything. They couldn't get the puck. They couldn't pass the puck. They had an almost 2-minute 5-on-3, and they got maybe one shot on it. One, maybe two, on an entire almost 2-minute 5-on-3. You want to learn how to defend a 5-on-3? Watch the Colorado Avalanche. They couldn't get. I mean, it's a 2-man advantage. Nashville, they couldn't get the puck down low. Everything they had, it was all at the top. It was all up at the blue line. It was all at the top of the circle. They could not get the puck in the slot. They couldn't get it anywhere close to even having a decent scoring chance. And that was with a 2-man advantage. And on that 2-man advantage, Colorado got a 2-on-1 going the other way with 3 guys. They're 3-on-5 and they got a 2-on-1. It was stupid. It was unreal. I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm watching, and I'm like, is Nashville even a professional team? It literally didn't even look like they didn't belong on the same ice as Colorado. Now that series is 2-0 in favor of the Avalanche going back to Nashville. Now, unless Nashville figures something out in Game 3 at home, this series is not going to last long. Because, man, oh man, the Colorado Avalanche, they're fast, they're big, they literally look like they do not have a weakness. I mean, Darcy Kuemper most of the night basically was just standing, I'm just going to sit back here, have a cup of coffee, give me my phone, I'm going to call my girl. He was basically just standing there. Everything was down in the Nashville end. Kuemper basically got paid for just standing there, just literally, just like, oh, here's a little bit of a rush. Okay, oh, gee, back out of the zone. Okay, back to, That's basically what it was like. Kuemper got no work. How Nashville managed 20 shots, because it didn't even look like Nashville had any attack time in Colorado's end. It was dumb. But and like I said, without Connor Ingram for Nashville, that wouldn't have even been a game. It would have been very easily. I think Colorado, if not for Connor Ingram standing on his head, it could have been 10-1. I mean, literally. Colorado was that good. They were that on the money. And, I mean, I don't know. Nashville couldn't stop them. They couldn't. I mean, there was nothing Nashville could do. There was nothing Nashville could do. Even on an almost 2-minute 5-on-3, Nashville couldn't generate anything. And Nashville almost gave up a 2-man shorthanded goal. I mean, it was a 2-man shorthanded chance for Colorado. That's how good Colorado is. They're that good. So, so that series goes back to Nashville. Colorado's up 2-0 there. And all of the series is now, they're all 2 games in. They're all tied at 1, with the exception Colorado is leading Nashville 2-0, and Carolina is leading Boston 2-0. All the other series are tied 1 apiece. So, You know, and of course tomorrow we're going to have you know, the Wild and the Blues Game 3 back in St. Louis. The Oilers and Kings Game 3, they're back. They're going to LA. Of course, Florida and Washington. That's you know, that's 1-1 going back to Washington D.C. for Game 3, and Carolina going back to Boston with a chance to take a commanding 3-0 lead potentially on the Boston Bruins. So, you know, we'll see what happens, and you know, it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens. Can Carolina jump up 3-0 on Boston and put Boston on the brink of elimination? We'll find that out tomorrow. That is it for this one, and I thank you guys for being here. Hopefully, you know, if there's anybody new that's come in, if you're checking this video out, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe button. That would be fantastic. I would greatly appreciate the support. I would love to have everybody possible. I'd love to have you all be here because, you know, and especially if you're new, this is what I enjoy doing. I love talking hockey, any kind of hockey talk, even little reviews like this of playoff games. I love talking, you know, I love talking jerseys back here. You know, jersey unboxings I do. I love doing that stuff. And yeah, so I mean that's basically what the channel's about, and yeah, I'm just a huge hockey nut who loves talking hockey and loves talking jerseys, and you know, loves you know, going over playoff games. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hit like and subscribe. I'd love to have you be a part of the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it very much. I greatly appreciate your guys' support. And I'll talk to you guys again soon.